South Shore Country Club is a truly unique recreational facility. I like to say that it's the best recreational facility outside Boston. Basically the general manager. I oversee the property for the town. I'm a department head with the town. I manage the budget end of the club and most of the day-to-day operation of the club, the different aspects of it. I've been here for coming on into my 8th year this October. Before I arrived as an employee of the town here at the club had been managed by an outside contractor, by a management company. So I was actually one of the first employees of the town to work here at the golf course. So it was a little bit of a transition period. It was a new way of managing the facility, having town employees run it. So we encountered a lot of roadblocks as far as when I first started, we didn't own anything. The management company had owned all of the mowers, the weed whackers, the pro shop merchandise, the chairs in the pro shop, everything. So when I first started here, we had to undertake a pretty massive movement to get the place up and running for that next year, that next April. And it was a pretty intense time of my life. It was a major undertaking for me, and I got some good staff on board right away, and we did what we needed to do to open up that next April, and haven't looked back since. One of our slogans here throughout my staff is to try to provide private club membership at a public rate, and we really try to do that. We try to provide the best possible service we can, the best possible conditions we can with what we have. Obviously there's a big difference between the Boston Golf Club and South Shore Country Club, but we try to feel that we provide the best service we can with what we have. The club is definitely is run a la carte. You get what you want, you pay for what you want. You don't have to pay for more than what you want. It's different than a private club in that if you just want to play golf, you just pay for golf. There's no food and beverage minimums. There's no yearly assessments for the capital improvements that we do. If you don't want to swim, as part of your membership, swimming's not included. If you want to add it in, you can get a discount. But it's really not looked at as a private club. It's truly what you want and however we can give it to you.
I'm the head golf professional at South Shore Country Club. My day-to-day, I manage a fantastic golf staff. I organize and staff some junior golf clinics, as well as adult golf clinics that are very successful. Also, like we have going on today, I organize and run outings, charity outings, and also tournaments for our members. We do have a dozen or so tournaments for our permit holders every year, and that is also part of my responsibilities. I've been around the game of golf since about the age of 10. I actually grew up playing here at South Shore Country Club. I am a former Hingham resident. Started out just working on the driving range, picking range balls out of the mud. I even worked a little bit on the ground screw. Eventually, they trusted me enough to help them start teaching. And I was the assistant pro here after I graduated college in 2009. And I was just promoted to head golf professional about 4 months ago. So on the property here, we have an amazing landscape. We have 18 holes of beautiful golf, wonderful water features, tons of nature, deer, hawks, birds, anything you can imagine. On the golf course end, we have golf cars so you can walk or you can ride. We have a practice facility where you don't even have to play. You come to the pro shop and buy a bucket of balls. Everything over here is extremely affordable. It's only $5 to buy a bucket of balls. The rest of the practice area is even free, believe it or not. You don't have to pay to putt, you don't have to pay to chip. $5 a bucket and you could spend hours over there.
There is an aspect of exclusivity here at the club for Hingham residents. We certainly offer different programs and packages to make the club more affordable for Hingham residents. I've often been told that one of the benefits of the town of Hingham, of why some of the golfers that I know that moved here, was because they could pay the extra to move to Hingham and not have to join a private club. They had this as their club and they were proud of that. And you don't get that a lot of other places. A lot of the surrounding communities don't have that, and it's a really unique asset for the town.
When we're here at the country club, we're constantly doing stuff that integrates ourselves with the community. We've run such events as the Tom Hoffman Hingham Sports Partnership Golf Tournament that I'm sure all of you have heard about. We've also run the Selectmen's Cup, which we started a couple years ago, and the proceeds of the Selectmen's Cup go towards the 4th of July parade, which we all know and love. Along with that, both the boys and high school girls golf teams use the facility for their matches and for practice. We've run events in the past for Hingham basketball, Hingham hockey, Hingham football. We're constantly doing stuff with the community, and we actually really love doing it. Someone new walks into the pro shop, we probably would first start by introducing them to all of our junior programs and our adult programs. The majority of our instruction is for children. However, we do have one extremely successful ladies program on Wednesday nights called Girls Night Out. It involves a 1-hour golf lesson, followed by an hour of food and beverage in the restaurant. Golf here is as traditional as golf in New England can get. It's a fantastic golf course. The holes aren't overly long. It's player friendly for the most part, but it is one of the best around. And someone who hasn't played here in a long time or has never played here should definitely try to come on down and join us.
One of the cool things about the history of this place is you can't create it. You know, I play a lot of golf and I go to a lot of different golf courses, a lot of them new. And you just can't create what we have here. It's truly unique. You know, you never get bored playing this golf course. You know, it's got a million different shots. They don't make courses like this anymore. It's the topography shaped the way that the golf course was made, and that's an awesome feature. You just don't see that anymore.
One of the greatest parts about South Shore Country Club is the people and the friends that you make, and especially for myself that I've made here through my many years. They're customers, but for the most part, they're friends, and I never felt like I worked a day in my life, and I really enjoy coming here. Although we are a daily fee public golf facility, we do offer 2 different types of memberships for people who would like to join the club. We have a limited membership, which includes unlimited golf Monday through Friday, and then after 11 a.m. golf on weekends and holidays. And our unlimited membership is like what the name sounds like. You can play unlimited golf 7 days a week, any time of the day. We also offer junior programs. We have 2 kinds of junior memberships. One is a regular membership, and we also offer a junior work program. And the junior work program is, in exchange for their membership, juniors will actually work with us on the driving range and actually use that as a way of paying for it. As a part of our membership policy, Hingham residents do receive a special rate, a slightly discounted rate, and that also goes for residents who come off the street and pay a daily fee. They also receive a special rate because we are a town facility, and we like to take care of our residents. It is a family place. The kids can go to the pool, the parents can come up to the restaurant and have a glass of wine if they'd like. They can sit on the patio, or they could play golf while the kids are taking lessons. It really is a family place. For someone new to golf or new to the area and they've never been to the country club, I definitely would suggest coming over, maybe even on a weekend afternoon and evening, play some golf. You know, it's only 2 hours of your day. If you can't afford the 2 hours, come hit balls for 45 minutes or so. Then you'll really get a feel for it.
The feedback from the members that have been members here for some of them upwards of 50 years, some of them for 30 years, some of them their parents were members here. The feedback is that the course is in the best condition that it's been in their memories. And I feel right now that the course is in one of the best conditions I've seen it in the last 5 or 6 years this time of year. We really have produced quite a product out there.
I think it's an undervalued part of the town. I think a lot of people don't even really know what they have here. The whole facility, the pool, the bowling alley, the restaurant, the golf course. There's so much to do here, and it's a real valuable part of Hingham, in my opinion. Especially for Hingham residents, South Shore Country Club is the biggest bargain around, and I think location has to do with everything. We're right down the street from almost everything in town.
South Shore Country Club is a gem for the town. It was built back in 1922. It was designed by Wayne Stiles, which was a real prominent golf course architect at the time. It was private. It was one of the best high-end clubs in Massachusetts for a long, long time. Under different ownerships, they had a golf-orama here. They had different golf tournaments that featured such prominent players as Gary Player and Arnold Palmer. They had big money tournaments here. A lot of the members that we have now remember coming here as a child and seeing those players and coming to those events. And there's a lot of history here. It's a very unique place in that the history is A lot of it's been captured too, so we have a lot of the documentation from those events. We have a video from the day that Palmer and Player were here. It's really cool to watch. And then in the mid-'80s, the town had the opportunity to buy the club. The town purchased it and ran it as a municipal golf course, as it is today, with all the different options that we have, the bowling alley, the pool. And then when I started working here 8 years ago, we undertook running it in-house. And now we run the bowling alley with town employees, we run the golf course with town employees. We still provide the product that they did back in the 20s, the really cool private club product. And we try to do it at the cheapest rate we possibly can.
One of the beautiful parts about golf, and one of the real reasons that I love it, is that it's a game for everybody. And it's a game for all ages, male, female, 15 years old or 85 years old. Everyone can compete against one another through various handicapping systems. And what that means is that I could play my 85-year-old grandfather and we could have a competitive match. It goes up and down the age bracket, and it's a game for life, it truly is. We do have year-round maintenance. The golf course is open all year round, so even in the winter months when it's 25 degrees out, you can come and enjoy a round here. Maintenance-wise for the golf course, we're always looking to upgrade anything we can, and more importantly, trying to bring it back to the original design. Every year we've been adding more and more Wayne styles back into the golf course that was lost over the last 9 or so years. To bring it back to the Wayne styles original design, we've actually found some aerial photography that we're using, and that's helping us find out where bunkers are placed and tees are being placed, and we're constantly upgrading both of those things. If you're in Hingham or if you're in the area, South Shore Country Club is one of the greatest places to be. It truly is an amazing place.
One of the realizations that the CCMC and myself had 5 years ago was that we needed to upgrade the restaurant banquet facility here at the club. We realized that to be able to attract higher end weddings and larger groups as far as golf outings go, we needed to make a substantial investment in the facility. Funding was a challenge, so we came up with a unique way to structure the RFP that we did, and we asked for the incoming vendor to put money into the facility up front in lieu of rent forgiveness for a number of years. We structured a very creative RFP, and at the end of the day, Raphael's was awarded the bid, and in their first year, they put almost $250,000 into our facility, upgrading the main Hingham Room dining hall to bring back the cathedral ceilings from the 1930s, creating a more pub-style, elegant restaurant, purchasing a new outdoor tent for us and putting in a concrete slab to have a permanent outdoor tent for us. All these things were hard for us to fund and were needed to get to where we needed to go. And we found a great partner in Raphael's. What they've done here in the last 5 years and where we've come from to where we are now, and the visions that we have going forward are truly exciting.
Raphael's started back in 1988 as a family-owned fine dining Italian restaurant. Back in 2008 or so, we were given the opportunity to bid on the food and beverage provisions for South Shore Country Club, and in 2009 we received that award, in which we started operating here in November. The request for proposal process was a little extensive. The town of Hingham submitted requests for proposals to many food service providers in the area. Raphael's being one of them, went through extensive interviewing processes with the Country Club Management Committee, with Jay McGrail and the rest of his staff, and ultimately through the creation of our business plan, our desires to change the restaurant, the renovations to the property, including our banquet facilities, the addition of the exterior tent, all was accepted quite well by the management committee and the town of Hingham, and they accordingly awarded us that back in 2009. Raphael's adds a quality dining experience for all the club members and public patrons to the country club alike. Prior to our tenure here the restaurant operated merely as a watering hole for those patrons that were coming here. Now what they can expect is a quality dining experience for lunch, dinner, Sunday brunch, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We're not bound by say weather or season. We're open regardless of what's going on outdoors, so you can always come indoors to the country club and enjoy a great time while you're here. You can certainly spend all day, all night, all afternoon here at the country club. The restaurant opens at 11:30 every morning for lunch, closes at 9:30 for dinner. That's Monday through Saturday, and we also offer a fabulous Sunday brunch. Each and every Sunday that starts at 10 a.m. buffet style. It's one of the best brunches around, and we've been serving it for 25 years. Raphael also oversees all the private event space here at South Shore Country Club. We have 2 indoor ballrooms accommodating anywhere from 50 to 300 guests, and 1 outdoor ballroom, our pavilion tent, that's perfect for cocktail parties, auctions, fundraisers, charity outings, as well as wedding ceremonies and receptions. That venue accommodates anywhere from 50 to 150 guests. Raphael's takes care of all of the sales, detailing, and logistics for all the private events. You call our offices and speak with our catering department, and we put together menu itineraries designed custom to your liking. And then come the day of your event, our event management team will put those items together for you in an outstanding fashion, giving you the quality service that you'd come to expect from any high-name restaurant in the area. It's really attractive offering for the locals here in Hingham and the rest of our customer base on the South Shore. Being centrally located in town is great. We're really the only full-service private event caterer in town where you can bring in a party of upwards of 60 to 200 people and have it expertly catered for you. So it's a great resource for anything from your office party to your backyard barbecue to celebrating a first communion, birthday party, anniversary, or special wedding day, bat mitzvah. Likewise, if you have a client outing, corporate events, icebreakers and retreats, golf tournaments, the whole works. So upon your decision to book with us here with Raphael's at South Shore Country Club, you'll be meeting with our catering event staff. Therese Panetta, our catering director, will probably be sitting down with you and overviewing all of our menu selections, understanding your wants and wishes for your special event, and putting those all together in a fashion that's conducive to what you're looking for. We'll then pass that information along to our culinary team, who will put together menus and recipes specific for that type of event. We do themed events all the time, whether it be a luau, backyard barbecue, pig roast, or your standard kind of filet mignon dinner, baked stuffed shrimp, lobster casserole, the whole 9 yards. In the days and weeks leading up to your event, we'll be in touch to go over fine-tuned details, favors, gifts, cake selections, the whole works, and then putting all that coming together on the date of your reception for you to see unfold in front of your eyes. When we were given this opportunity, we saw it as a great way to get even more involved in the community and offer that high-quality restaurant experience to guests in a town that's certainly not short of high-quality restaurants, while at the same time extending that same experience into the private events realm. My personal belief is that I will never serve a banquet any differently than I would serve a restaurant, in the sense that the food is always going to be of the utmost quality, your service is going to be of the highest standard, and you're going to be more than pleased with us and coming back for us for more when you're done. The restaurant is themed as the Greenside Grill. It's an upscale tavern meets American gastropub, fusing both beer, wine, and craft cocktails together with high-quality soul food, American cooking, all with an Italian flair to it as well. From a food perspective, you can get anything from upgraded steak and cheese egg rolls, buffalo chicken dip, and fish tacos to shrimp and scallops with short rib raviolis, lobster ravioli, grilled porterhouse pork chop, steak frites, and arguably the best burger in town. So there's something for all ages, all palates, and all of the highest quality. One of our signature dishes is our pan-seared Asian salmon, sesame salmon. It's coated with black and white sesame seeds, pan-seared, finished with a Thai lemongrass ginger sauce, baby bok choy, whole ear corn, shredded carrots, and jasmine rice. It's a signature dish. It appeared on our menu back in March of this year, and we haven't been able to keep it in stock. It flies out the door. It's high-quality cooking, not something that you would see every day at a restaurant like this, but certainly something that everybody is enjoying.
I'd say diverse. I would say we can do a party of 2 to a party of 250, custom menus, whatever you want. Walk in and order something, or bring in a party of 50, we'll make whatever you want. It's one of our best-selling appetizers. We use haddock. It's about 6 ounces, 2 ounces a piece. We got a little seasoning on it, a little cumin, little cayenne pepper, nothing too hot, salt and pepper. All right, so it's all breaded and seasoned up. Right in the fry-later. We'll start the shells, 6-inch tortillas, cheddar jack blend, so it's gonna melt it a little bit. Breaks for our taco stand. So when these are ready, I'm gonna put them in here and we'll keep going. So the cheese is just starting to melt. 3 tacos in order. It gets a little slaw, it's a little dry cabbage. Right in the bottom. Cut this every day. All right, so our fish is ready. Nicely fried. Put it right in each one. And we got a little homemade salsa. We got a little of the lime crema on top. And we have some fresh cut cilantro. Finish the dish.
The phrase country club comes a want and an understanding of high class, and that's certainly what you get here at South Shore between, you know, high class golf, pool, swimming, tennis, and now high class restaurant offerings through Raphael's and the Greenside Grill. We are going to rival all of the best places for you to go and dine, entertain yourselves throughout the course of the day and afternoon, and be able to take advantage of all the amenities that we offer. High quality food, high quality cooking, and service is paramount to Raphael's and the Greenside Grill. It's a perfect place to come during the summer, sitting outdoors on the patio, underneath the sun, underneath the stars, a great venue. Inside in the restaurant, again, easily strike up a conversation with one of our bartenders, get to know what it is that we'll put together some fabulous cocktails for you. Treat yourselves to some awesome food and enjoy your time here at South Shore Country Club.
It's so easy to get to. We're right here in downtown Hingham. I mean, to be able to have a golf lesson and have it only be 10 minutes from your house, or to come bowling for your children's birthday party and have it be so close, it's right in the hub of Hingham, which really makes it easy to access. So one of the unique things about the club is that I'm a town employee. I look at it that we're here to run a business, but we're also here to provide services to the residents of Hingham and non-residents. We offer all different sorts of opportunities for residents to use the club, whether it's walking your dog in the off seasons, whether it's coming out here to fly a kite on kite day that we have, whether it's coming to use the property for the Halloween party that we do with the Hingham Rec, where we offer kite pumpkin carving and hay rides, whether it's all the different community events that we run through our golf course or through our restaurant. And we're really here to serve the town the best way that we possibly can. I really look at it that one of the benefits of having the club run by employees of the town is that we really have the best interests of the town at heart. We do our best to look at all the different needs that come across us and try to get as many residents in here to use the facility as possible. We have an 18-hole golf course that, in my opinion, is one of the best around. We have a swimming pool, which is right now seasonal. It opens when the kids get out of school in June and closes around Labor Day weekend. We have a year-round bowling alley, a 10-lane candlepin bowling alley that's an unbelievable asset to the town, really cool thing to have. We have 3 indoor golf simulators that operate out of what we've constructed as the Tour Golf Bar that are primarily used in the winter, but we use them in the summer and in the shoulder seasons for clinics and birthday parties for all sorts of different age groups of people. We have an unbelievable dining facility that we lease out. We've chosen to lease out to Raphael's, and in that area we have 2 function halls, an outdoor tent, and a year-round full-service restaurant. We have 3 tennis courts that are open to the public. We have a driving range, a putting green, a chipping area that's all free and open to the public. Well, the driving range you have to buy buckets for, but the rest of the area is free. When I sit back and think about it, I can't think of any other golf course or recreational facility that has anywhere close to all those offerings. And to think that we have it right in downtown Hingham here is pretty unbelievable.
So when we first received the bid, part of our proposal was for extensive capital improvement to the facilities here. The Hingham Ballroom, which is our grand ballroom here at the Country Club, we restored a vaulted ceiling that was left abandoned in the roof. We restored, a lot of the window treatments and made the room a lot brighter and more open. As soon as you walk into the room, it's as if you're standing on air just looking out over the Country Club. So it's a beautiful space. We spent over $250,000 in the first year in putting that venue together, and everybody has enjoyed that in the Hingham Ballroom. Additionally, outside we converted the upper practice putting green area into an exterior tent space. It's a 60 by 40 four-season tent that we host many different types of events in, from your wedding ceremonies and receptions to your golf outings and other types of charity events. Overlooking the 18th green, it's a great addition to the banquet spaces here at South Shore Country Club.
I like to think that although it's a large property, we continue to do capital improvements on a yearly basis to upkeep the facility so that when you come, it's the clubhouse is aging, and if we don't stay on top of that, it falls behind pretty quickly. So we like to stay on top of the painting. I constantly try to upgrade different aspects of the club, whether it's renovating the snack shacks that we have, putting new fences in for the outdoor dining area, looking at ways to upgrade the outdoor dining area to be able to be more utilized in the evenings, on nights and weekends. The golf course, obviously, we pride ourselves on the capital improvements that we do with the golf course. We've undertaken a pretty intensive bunker project. That's about a 5 or 6 year project that we do a little bit each year, as much as we can afford in our capital budget. But then other things come up too, that we continue to improve the infrastructure through sewer projects and through all sorts of new ways to attract business, and for customers that do come to feel like they can see that we're constantly improving the facility the best that we can afford. Yeah, so a lot of time friends of mine and different acquaintances ask me what I do for a living, and when I tell them that I run South Shore Country Club, they ask me about it. And I tell them about all the unbelievable opportunities we have here, and the friendly staff that we have, and the constant upgrades that we do to capital and improvements to the golf course and the facility. And they're blown away that it's a public golf course located in downtown Hingham. It's truly a gem for everyone to utilize. If you're interested in using South Shore Country Club, you certainly can always contact me. Our information is on our website, southshorecc.com. My information's on the website. If you're interested in dining only, you can contact Raphael's through the number that's listed. If you're interested in golf only, you can contact the Pro Shop. Certainly, if you're looking at some sort of staycation in Hingham, this is a great place to come. I mean, you could come for one day, but you could certainly turn that into 3 or 4 days. You could come one day and golf, come the next day and swim, come the next day and bowl, come the next day and practice your golf game, come play tennis the following day. You could come here 5 days in a row and never do the same thing twice. That's pretty unique.
I think people can experience that here because we do have all those things I just mentioned. We have junior clinics for 4 and 5 and 6 year olds, but we also have senior leagues for 75, 80 years old. You can definitely get that experience here. You can always find a group to play with, and it's a real fun place.
South Shore Country Club is a great venue for family and to bring the kids along with the pool, the tennis, the bowling alley. Adding a restaurant is just the next step in the process, and being able to bring your friends and family to a restaurant that's kids friendly, that has outdoor accommodations, and that has a menu that's going to accommodate all palates. It's a great resource to the town. Families enjoy staying out on the patio, letting the kids go swimming, grabbing a glass of wine, a pint of beer, or simply an appetizer as they relax outdoors. Inside here in the restaurant, TVs always showing the latest sports games, golf tournaments, and special events that are going on. It's a great venue for people to just sit back and unwind.
So we've showed you everything at South Shore Country Club. The next thing to do is for you to come and try it out. Whether you have no experience with golf, whether you're an avid golfer, whether you're an avid bowler or an avid swimmer, or just want to come and have a nice meal outside on our patio, it's up to you now. Come check us out. We're here.